What is up, YouTube? Hi, everyone. It's Michael here again. How's everyone doing? Yeah, it's over. Summer is here. Winter's over. Uh, excuse the yellow tint. Got afternoon sun going on. Yeah, guys, great news. Winter's over. Colonies have started laying eggs again. And yeah, I thought let me bring you guys a bit of a point of view video, show you guys a little bit about my routine and how I go about the colonies and feeding them and watering and hydrating and whatnot, and a little quick update. I've got two bad news events, and yeah, not that great. I'll start with the most horrific. Anaplepsis ate their queen. Yeah, first thought came to mind was, didn't I feed them enough? But came in the 1 week, and the queen was basically gone. All that was left was a gaster, which I thought was weird because the bellies of the repletes and that are all full, but even still are. So well, obviously, since she's died, I've been like, well, this colony deserves to kick the bucket. A bit of cannibalism there for you, but yeah, quite sad news. I've had that queen for going on 2 years now, all through the 1 year of keeping her for 6 months before she even laid an egg, through founding stages to the colony right now, and she's dead. So that's not pleasant, but what can we do? Second lot of bad news is our redhead Meso queen. She was in here. She died. Took her out already. Fed it to the drop-tails. But anyway, one of her workers basically started dying off, which I thought was, now, okay, this is the winter. It's happening. Then the other worker died off as well, and I basically knew what was coming. I tried to feed her the jelly. I tried feeding her honey, crushed seeds. I even tried putting it into a smaller test tube, taking her out of this and putting it into a single test tube, which a couple of days later after that she perished. Quite sad. She was a rehabilitated Meso queen ant. Yeah, I got her from a guy that she had a pre-existing colony that died off, and this is now like a rehabilitation how can I say, setting. But yeah, she didn't make it now through the second winter. But yeah, that's over with. Let's be done with the bad news. On to the good news. Drop-tails are doing amazing. They are chock-a-block in there. If you look closer, you can see a bit of lava starting to come through. Yeah, you'll notice that this chamber is very hydrated, whereas this one's not. I watered them actually a little bit different. This one is watered more than what this one was. But I think with AAC, aerated concrete, it holds moisture way longer than grout. Nothing wrong with the grout. It just shows you that the AAC is, I think with regards to ants, and that is a bit more of a preferred choice. But yeah, Drop-tails doing well. Our Meso is doing well. They're pretty easy. Give them a couple bit of seeds, water. They don't even like there. If you see, the water's a bit empty. They don't even like honey. I've had honey there since the beginning. They barely touched it. Anaplepsis, yeah, they. Well, what I think I'm going to do is I'm basically going to release this colony to the wild and let them have their own way in the wildlife. And then I was thinking of using this for our maculatus. They're going to need space in a couple of weeks. As you can see, there's larvae, and I'll put some B-roll shots of some eggs and close-ups now. Our Sanctillus doing very well. Funny story, I thought this was a Cosmicus, but it's actually Sanctillus. Majors are coming through. There's about 3 or 4 majors that I counted already. You'll notice, yeah, this is the heat cable that I had for winter. So I had it against the perspex here just so that they could come against the glass and get warm. But you'll see that they're not even around the cable anymore. Then we've got our Europanera, close themselves off in their little nest. I had the water tube there just in case they wanted water. They didn't really drink much. That little water that you see is actually more from dehydration, the condensation and basically evaporation carrying on. But definitely need a clean up. Funny thing with Europanera, actually, they preferred small cockroaches only. As you can see, there's one cockroach there, full size, and there's another one over here. They barely touched them. I even had them chopped up, put it by the nest entrance, and they pulled them away from the entrance, and that was it. But let me have fed them a baby cockroach, and that thing was pulled into the nest ASAP. Merinopolis, let me just stretch over like this. Suppose I can bring them out to the front since they're not going to need much. They're also doing well. They've moved a bit into the test tube. Another sign that you can see summer's coming. Oops. I'm going to freak out now. Evaporation. Water and that is basically, it's dry. So yeah, I'm not going to be able to do weekly anymore. I'm going to have to basically go now to twice a week. Lucky enough, the water test tube here for them, and yeah, they've obviously gone up there. Oh, this lighting is actually quite good. You can see the little fuzzy head. But anyway, let's get to the video. A lot of cleanup to do, a lot of feeding. Interesting thing though, you guys should tell me if you guys want to see how I raised my dubia roach colony. They're doing well. Fed them some apple today. They also, you can see the males have been fighting. Interesting fact about the males, and I'll get through to that. If you guys are curious about dubia colonies. Very easy to keep. They barely ate anything through winter. Yeah, you can see the potato peels also need a bit of a cleanup. But like I said, they barely even ate from here. Nice big juicy queen over there. I think the drop-tails might enjoy her. Anyway, yeah, let me cut right to it. We're gonna have a bit of fun, a bit of cleanup, feeding. Okay. Alright guys, so we have the drop-tail outward. As you can see throughout winter, it's been a bit messy, been a bit lazy. We all know how it is. The test tube needs a bit of water. This is going to be a bit of a challenge. Because drop-tails are famous for being very aggressive. So I think, let me do this. I'm going to put the camera down over here. Give you guys a bit of a point of view and see my struggle. Okay, first thing first, I think I'm gonna give them some honey first. They haven't had honey in a good couple of weeks. Give them some honey. What I've noticed with drop-tails is give them a distraction and they'll attack your fingers less, which is quite funny. But anyway, let's just pop a bit of honey in here. Sorry for that. Bit of honey there. Get them distracted by that. Okay, so it looks like they're all off the test tube. There's a couple. Okay, sorry for this. Yeah, come on, shoot. Go off. Okay. Oh, there's still one more. Go off. Drop-tails are very hardy, I must say. You can even grab them by their you can see a bit of commotion coming through to the nest now. You can even grab them by the body and they'll laugh in your face. My big syringe makes it a lot easier just to fill the test tube. Now I do fill this test tube up basically full because I'm going to use the Ant South Africa water feeder. Yeah, and gonna pop that right in there. So I got full water now. let's see how they take into that honey. And yeah, full on distractions working. Gonna need to do a bit of cleanup. I might do that off camera, I think, because it's just gonna be a mess. Alright guys, clean up. I just fed that roach to them. In case you're wondering if the roach was alive before, it was alive. I just off camera, I basically took the roach and cut through the center of its body. With insects, that apparently kills them instantly, so they don't feel any pain or anything like that. But yeah, the drop tail shoot. I'm gonna do this like this and see if we can do a nice time lapse. Yeah, enjoy. Alright guys and girls, drop tails seem to be taking very nicely. They're gonna have a nice meal. They haven't had such a big meal in quite a while. The honey seems covered. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that, basically take the anapalepsis and open the nest up and send it to the wild. Maculatus got a full cockroach now as well. You can see the workers are already going to start smelling it out. Do we have any workers there? Sorry, off camera. Nope, not yet. As you can see, the cockroach is still, the reflexes are still coming through. But yeah, soon enough, we'll see some workers coming out of the nest once they smell. Cosmicus, they got a nice little half a cockroach. Other half went to the Meronopolis. They should be hungry as well. They're actually little hungry little buggers, so sorry. Yeah. Europeanera, I couldn't find a small little cockroach. So I found the smallest one, and hopefully they'll just eat a little bit from that. But I don't really have much expectations, but we'll see. Alright guys, hydration time. Trusty syringe. You'll notice with the Europeanera they have sand. I've really given a bit of water there with the old test tubes. But yeah, squirt some water, good couple times, let that soak right through. Now I do have them in a soil nest because their larvae basically uses soil or substrate for the cocoon stage of the larvae. So they need substrate. I just saw some movement. No, there's nothing right. So yeah, that's going to basically soak down right to the bottom of the nest, which they are in there. Now guys, you'll see I don't have a needle on here currently because I haven't needed it till now. But I do use a needle, surgical needle, for the hydration holes for the sponges of the nests. Please, kids, if you guys are too young, please ask your parents to help with this. You can get hurt, and it's not something that should be taken lightly. But yeah, unfortunately I'm an adult. Okay, so yeah, basically hydrate the nest, put that in there, squirt a little bit. Now it will come out a little bit, let that soak up the next one. Okay, there. Wait for it to soak up a bit more as well. Now, I won't do this one because obviously hydration is quite higher. This one you'll see that there's a hole here that doesn't have a sponge. And there's ones that got sponge here and we've got another sponge there. I predominantly like filling this one just because the queen is actually right here in this little area at the bottom of the nest. In that little chamber there. So I'd like some hydration for the fill up the main water chamber. Watch that, you see how the other bubbles basically went in besides this big one. Fun times of water. Yeah, I'm not making a mess. Yeah, you bastards can drive it, but excuse me. Quite upsetting with what happened with the Queen. I mean, caught her myself and had her for over 2 years, and then these little buggers just go and decide to eat her. I think she maybe died. I think she maybe perished during the winter. It was maybe just, I don't know, maybe just a cold the one couple nights. And look, 2 nights before that I came in, I actually came in from work and came to go check on all of them, and she was fine. She was still fine. Now you'll see this one's a bit different. There's a little hydration channel here, which I fill, but the water anyway goes at the back here, which is nice because the ants don't get what's what I'm looking for, shocked with all the water flooding their chambers now, and then the hydration comes through the back. So what I'll do is I'll spray a bit of here so that you guys can see. So you guys must forgive me, I'm trying this one-handed thing and sometimes it's confusing. So you see there's a bit of the hydration going through to the AAC. You guys will wonder, but why do I have the nest open? I've got my baby powder barrier all along the, let's see if I can focus, all along the top there, and even here against the perspex here on this side. So they haven't had any escapees. Look, ants, depending on the species, will also get out if they want to. So if they want out, they'll get out. But what I've noticed and what I've read, actually just back this away, I'm being very messy. Ants depending on their conditions that you're looking after them and things like that, they won't necessarily just want to escape. They escape for better conditions, more food. So if you can keep them content, the chance of them being less have less escapees is very good. I put that little cap back. I've got another one, just for the honey, but that was when I was feeding the ants with the test tubes. Founding stages. Oh, we've got a bit of your Panera. Actually, I don't know if you can see that there. See this little bugger? Still a little bit alive. No, not in a test tube. Let's see. Die now in peace. It should be sacrificed. Yeah, you're Panera back inside. They're probably my most unique colony that I have, in the sense of their upkeep and how they are maintained. Seen a bit up here with the Diva roaches. Baby should be coming soon. See, there's a little apple from earlier. I see that they're a little bit scared to venture so far out, so what I usually do is I pack it on top of their nest so that it's more accessible. They don't feel as threatened. I don't know, maybe I just don't know what I'm talking about, but what is it? Just put it all back in there on top. A few of you might be wondering, why am I just not picking it up with my hands? And apparently dubia roaches have an acidic level that they recommend not handling with your hands, and over a long time of use or exposure you can actually develop an allergy to their I don't know if it's a smell, if it's their something that they expel from their bodies. A lot of the insects use it as a defensive mechanism. I don't know if dubia roaches have it, I doubt it, but I've got the tongs. Why not use them? Apple. Why not use them? These were $80 in my local pet store. Well worth it. But anyway, guys, I think that is it. I'm just gonna top over a couple of the water tubes from the messels and whatnot. But yeah, let's get one more look on that. Crocodiles are enjoying that honey, eh? Wow. I think I might actually give them another drop, just because they were such good girls. They don't eat the queen. But anyway, give some money. You can see a worker actually has come. So before no time we'll have some colonies here. Sorry. Oh, I need to drop. Oh, it fell down on the side. Okay. I'll feed some to the tillers, some honey. I need to actually get a feeder for them. It's just being messy. But anyway, guys, that's summer's over. Hurrah! As innkeepers will understand, but yeah. Sounds weird. Anyway, guys, hope your colonies start coming out, start laying nice eggs. And summertime, time for colony boom. I've got some plans for drop tails. I'm gonna have to get them a bigger enclosure. I'm thinking of putting them into a tank, and I'm playing with two ideas in my mind. I don't know what you guys, maybe you guys will give a suggestion. I'm thinking of either asking Andrew from South Africa to make me an AAC big chunk that I can put against a tank, so we can still see the colonies nicely, and then filling the tank now with soil and basically creating a nice little setup for them. Or if you guys would like, what if we fill the whole thing with substrate and they dig the tunnels how they want to. There is a few tricks that you can do to have the ants dig against the glass, which in hindsight might be a nice thing to see how the ants make the tunnels of the nests and whatnot. Should be quite interesting. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. That's the colonies, guys. Yeah, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, the little update. Yeah, two sad stories, but we're coming out of winter, so that'll be nice. Cheers, guys. Enjoy your colonies. Good luck. Bye.